Kazuma was calmly talking with Chino, who offered to teach him how to make a croissant. You know, normal bakery stuff. But before they could even start, Kyosuke suddenly barged in like a dramatic telenovela character and kidnapped Kazuma mid-conversation. Why? Because he wanted to show him something important. Turns out Kai, the kid in the magazine, and is apparently a high-rank prodigy baker who already won a first-class competition. And the theme was croissants. No pressure, right? Kyosuke begged Kazuma to team up with him because his whole family was depending on him. As in, literally. Their parents died in a fire, they might lose their home, and Kyosuke basically turned his tragic backstory into a sales pitch. Kazuma got mad because Kyosuke lied a little. But Kyosuke started crying, so of course Kazuma fell for it. Boom. Partnership unlocked. They started working. Kazuma removed the dough from the bowl and kneaded it. Kyosuke noticed the dough rising ridiculously fast, thanks to Kazuma's legendary solar hands. Yes, those warm hands are basically cheat codes. Kazuma flattened the dough, placed butter in the center, and explained it similar to his Japan number 43 creation. He folded the dough twice, then 3 times, flattening it again, ending up with 54 layers. Kazuma said that's too few, but Kyosuke insisted too many layers would burn easily, especially with sugar. Kazuma kept folding anyway, like a man possessed. 108 layers, then 324 layers. Kyosuke lost his mind because, bro, that's gonna burn like it owes somebody money. Just when they were almost done, Chino walked in and caught them teaming up, which was against the rules. Kyosuke begged her not to snitch. Chino said, "Don't worry." Then Kazuma suddenly dragged her outside for some mysterious reason. Suspicious. Kyosuke, now convinced he's definitely winning, cut the dough into isosceles triangles, because math matters apparently, and rolled them into croissants. When he lifted a layer, it was insanely thin. Only possible thanks to Kazuma's solar hands. Kyosuke started laughing like a villain because he thought victory was guaranteed. The next day, everyone presented their croissants. Kisubara was super confident. Meanwhile, Kyosuke's croissant looked straight up burnt to a crisp. Kai mocked him for being a newbie. Kazuma told Kyosuke the night before to burn it even more, then scrape it with a spoon afterward. Kyosuke obviously didn't trust this advice because who burns food on purpose? Then Chino returned with an old man, Azugoe Sada, the owner of Pantasia. Kyosuke realized Chino is actually his granddaughter. That's when he figured out why Kazuma disappeared. Kazuma probably didn't want the Pantasia bloodline drama to expose their cheating. Kyosuke also suspected Kazuma burned the croissant on purpose to sabotage him. Spoiler, he was wrong. Kuru Yanagi, the judge, looked disgusted because he had to taste the burnt croissant. When he tried, Kyosuke panicked and smacked it with a spoon. And the croissant cracked open. Inside, a perfect, beautiful croissant with over 300 layers. Chef was shook. Chef was spiritually transported. Chef turned into Neil Armstrong, apparently taking a small bite for man and a giant leap for croissant kind. He counted the layers of 324 minus 10, sacrificed layers for flavor. Genius. Kyosuke gained plus 6 points, totaling 14, beating Kai who had 10. Kai tasted it, got blown back like a crescent moon, and admitted defeat. Azugoe Sada immediately accepted Kyosuke into the main store. Chuko congratulated him, but Kyosuke whispered to Chino not to reveal that Kazuma helped him cheat. Chino revealed the truth. Kazuma stepped back to give Kyosuke his chance, pitying his situation and believing he deserved it more. Kyosuke cried, partly touched, partly annoyed at how innocent Kazuma is, despite the fact Kyosuke is also from the countryside. Outside, Kazuma looked depressed. Kyosuke told him he failed and that Kai got accepted, but that was a lie. Kyosuke didn't want Kazuma to feel guilty about the cheating. He then invited Kazuma to follow him. Meanwhile, Sada learned the truth from Chino and decided to take both Kyosuke and Kazuma into his branch.